Budapest is one of the most underrated cities in all of Europe, but it is packed with insane history, stunning architecture, and some of the weirdest hidden secrets. For example, under the city, there's a massive cave system formed by thermal waters. Some parts are so big that they've only recently been explored by divers. And speaking of thermal waters, Budapest isn't just famous for its baths, it actually sits on over 100 hot springs, making it one of the most geothermally active cities in the world.
But here's where it gets crazy. There's an entire secret hospital and nuclear bunker built inside the caves under the Buda castle. During World War II and the Cold War, it was designed to survive a nuclear attack and was kept a secret until 2002.
Even in Budapest, you still see all of these stolpersteins, the stepping stones, used again to commemorate the lost lives of the Jews who once lived in these homes.
Pray to God. It is currently our second day in Budapest and we have a lot planned today. It's going to be a huge royal feel, so we are definitely really excited for what I have planned today. So to start off our day, we are currently on the side of Pest, and the chain bridge, which we are going to be going to right now, is which will bring us over to the side of Buda, which will have a lot of the Buda castle. Then we're going to be going over to the Matthias church. And after that, we're going to be checking out the Fisherman's Bastion, which is going to be pretty exciting because I don't really know too much about that one. So I'm definitely pretty excited. And then we'll let you know where we're going from there.
Here, you'll find the famous Parliament, St. Stephen's Basilica, and the famous ruined bars built inside abandoned buildings. Pest is also the home to Europe's second oldest metro system. Line 1 dates back to 1896.
castle isn't just a grand palace, it's a palace of secrets. Beneath these courtyards and halls, an entire labyrinth of tunnels snakes through the rock, which once used to be escape routes, wartime bunkers, and even hidden medieval prisons. Some say prisoners were walled up alive down there, and during World War II, soldiers stumbled upon old skeletons still chained to walls.
This is Matthias Fountain, Hungary's answer to the Trevi Fountain, but way darker. This dramatic scene tells a story of King Matthias, Hungary's Renaissance king, disguised as a commoner, falling in love with a peasant girl. The problem? She had no idea who he was. The moment she figured it out, her simple life was over. The fountain freezes that moment. Hunters, hounds, and falcons all mid-action, as if time stopped right before everything changed. The best part? Most people walk right by, never realizing they're standing in front of one of the most cinematic love stories in Hungarian history. The Budapest castle, I don't really know what else to see. We're not really, the type that's just gonna walk around a museum all day. This kind of seems like a site where, I guess maybe if you're a bit older and you just wanna walk around museums and see the old Hungarian art, it would be a good place, but museums aren't really our favorite. It is raining a little bit, so I guess we could go inside, but Budapest castle, 4 out of 10. Obviously, we would want it to be an actual castle, but I'm pretty sure the definition of a castle is just like an enclosed space where royals once lived. So it could be anything. It doesn't have to have spires or castle walls and stuff. But I mean, it's a high view of the city. So now we will look over the Pest side of the city, which I'm sure will be beautiful, looking at the Parliament building. Yeah. But there isn't really too much to look at up here. It's not really too worth it. Definitely just like a one-time look, leave, hour kind of thing. Unless you are really interested in the museums and stuff.
And just history, I guess, overall.
We missed out. Obviously, this place would look insane. Look at what it should be looking like right now. And then what it actually is. This part is way cooler. There is a ton of construction still going on in the distance, but at least there's a little garden, and here's the overlook of the city.
The Fisherman's Bastion in Budapest looks something straight out of a fairy tale, but the truth is it's not as ancient as it seems. Built in the 19th century, it was never actually meant for defense. It's purely decorative, designed to celebrate the 1000th anniversary of Hungary. The 7 towers symbolize the 7 Magyar tribes that were first settled in the Carpathian Basin. But the design itself is a mix of neo-Romanesque fantasy and medieval inspiration. It's iconic because the basin itself is named after a fisherman's guild that was supposedly responsible for defending the part of the medieval city walls. But the structure itself never saw a single battle.
What else would you expect? Another Starbucks in the coolest parts of these cities. Here again, the Fisherman Bastions. So cool. Oh my God. This is way cooler than the Budapest castle. It's almost like a sand castle. Like, what? And look at this cathedral. this could top anything that we've seen in anywhere else. Like, this could be the coolest cathedral actually, and especially seeing a cathedral that's so white, which I'm going to talk about right now. It's just breathtaking knowing how these looked originally before all the pollution and stuff. But yeah, I kind of feel like I'm in Greece or like at the beach or something. This is so cool. Standing here at the Matthias Church and the Fisherman Bastions, the first thing that stands out is how incredibly bright and pristine everything looks, giving you a sandcastle or Greek feeling. Unlike many of the other cathedrals in Europe, which have darkened over time due to pollution, war damage, or simple aging, this church looks almost untouched. That's because Budapest has faced less industrial pollution compared to cities like Prague or Berlin, and the limestone used in its construction has been carefully maintained and cleaned over the years. Unlike the blackened exterior of the St. Vitus Cathedral in Prague we saw, Matthias Church still reflects the beautiful color of its original neo-Gothic restoration from the 19th century. What makes this church stand out is its stunning Zolnai ceramic tile roof, a signature Hungarian Art Nouveau. The colorful diamond pattern tiles aren't just decorative, they're built to withstand the elements while giving the church its striking, vibrant look. Against the bright white limestone walls, the roof shimmers in the sunlight, creating an almost unreal fairy tale-like aesthetic. That building you just saw is the Hungarian National Archives, and take a look at how much dirtier it looks than the cathedral we just saw. Even though it has the same exact tiling on the roof and clearly the same limestone, but the Matthias Cathedral we just saw is just over there where Sophia's pointing, so maybe, I don't know, 1,000 feet away, and it is completely black or gray or whatever, but it's really just all about how much the city plans to clean these buildings. It's not even so much like pollution, I guess. I mean, that's definitely a factor, but it really is just which buildings they choose to invest in cleaning it and upkeeping it all the time. And clearly, the archives did not get the selection. Check out this time lapse of the Parliament building. It was not downloaded from the internet. We got it with our good old creativity, quality videos that we're bringing you guys. Check it out. And also, look at this angle. Got the two milks mixed with the camera post. Oh, yeah. All right, check it out. here at the Fisherman Bastions, and to our surprise, it is empty and free. So we did not know this, but during high season, the Bastions are open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So after 9 p.m., they drop the gates and you can just wander the top and get beautiful views of Budapest at night, which is even cooler, for free. But we are here in the low season, which is from October 1st to May 31st, so that time changes from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Currently, it is 7:30, so again, we are here with basically no people, with the best views possible of Budapest. Also, this is so cool. I've never seen a free one, but they have these binoculars, and it actually works. There's no black thing in it that I have to put a coin in. I can actually just stare into it forever.